I used to work in bars. I worked in bars for 6 years. I lived in Chicago. Great town, right on, great town, full of wild pirates like yourself, man. Respect, concrete respect to you. It was great, but you know, I started as a barback, which it's a special kind of hell. I will say something, not to get political on you, but I think my strongest political belief is I just don't trust anyone who's never worked a job where they thought about killing themselves at least once. Like, at least once. Like, once. You're just like, this could all end, and I can end it right now. I'm not even clinically depressed right now, but what if? What if I just killed myself, you know? That thing where you're like, God damn it, I got 5 hours left in this shift. Or... swallow 25 aspirin, I don't know. Whatever it takes. When you're barbacking, all you're doing is washing glasses and putting them away. Just stack them, put them away. And there's 2 or 3 bartenders that are slammed, and you're not allowed to make drinks. And there's beers and ice in front of you, and taps and liquor bottles behind you, and people are just like, just get me a drink. Just pour some whiskey in a cup. It's right there. There's a beer right there. God damn it. You're like, I can't. Please stop yelling at me. I'm not allowed. I'll be fired. Please, sir. What are you, a stupid monkey? You're just like, God damn it. I remember looking down at a stirring fork and being like, all it would take is just 2 right there. Just right there, and just bleed out in front of this dickhead. Looking at him, sit on a stool and be like, you did this. Just break all his drinks in half with my face and slide down the bar. Clean this up. Just die right there, staring at him, still dying, shitting, all behind the bar. You're cleaning this up, sir. You are. I don't know what you said. It crosses the mind, you know? Absolutely. But I think those jobs hone you and make you into the person you're supposed to be. If you've never worked a crap job, you know, that's bad, because you're not your truest self, you know? I think it's like MMA or something, right? It kind of makes you, you know, tough in your own way and find the real you. Like, I was always a funny person growing up, you know, I was always class clown and stuff, but I would get accidentally hilarious when I was a bartender. When I was slammed, and stuff would just come out of me, you know, that would kill. And I'd be like, I was just being serious. What, that was funny? Like, I remember being so busy, in the weeds, as we call it in the industry, the folks here know, I lost my sight. Like, I don't know if it was sweat in my eyes, I don't know if I was dehydrated, but my eyesight went blurry, and all I saw were colors and shapes. That's it. And I'm just pushing drinks out and hoping I'm making the right change, and feeling credit cards like Braille to see who it is, you know? It was awful. And then some dick somewhere in front of me goes, fuck, am I invisible? And I said sincerely, who said that? And the whole bar cracked up. And I'm like, yeah, throw him out. And they did. The guy's like, hey! Threw him out the door. I am Caligula. People would get away with crazy stuff in Chicago. Like, there was a bar called Coconut Joe's. A beach bar, nowhere near a beach. And there were like a thatched roof and tiki drinks and all that stuff. And they had this amazing, fun, and super safe thing they'd do where they'd just take a bottle of 151 and pour it all over the bar, splashing, not in just a nice line, just everywhere. Light a match, just light the whole bar on fire. And you're like, oh, yay, arson. What a good time. And they'd never warn you. Like, that's how piratey it was. And one night, there's a dude laying back against the bar like this in a tank top, and he had the most back, shoulder, and arm hair I've ever seen in my life. Like, thick, like a Wookiee or a mammoth. So much hair. Like that thickness where if you took a baseball and set it on it, it wouldn't sink. It would just lay on the green right there. And he's just laying there, and sure enough, this dude's pouring the rum, and I'm like, oh, like I see it about to happen, but my throat seized up because I was so afraid. Whole thing went on fire, and so did this dude. Like, whole back and shoulders, just, and we threw a jacket on him. Thank God Chicago's always cold. There's always a pile of jackets. We grabbed 2 jackets and just covered them, right? Put them out. And I learned something horrible about myself, which is if I see someone catch fire, the first thing I do or say is not, oh no, let's help him. We should put him out. That guy's on fire, right? The first reaction that comes out of me instinctively is, wow. Oh no. Oh, is he all right? I didn't know back hair caught that fast. What, are you pouring VO5 Sassoon all over yourself there, sir? Chicago's great, but it's also just wrong. Bars are open till 5 a.m. 5? That's kind of a crime against God. Even as a 24-year-old, I'm like, we made it. I don't want to be here. Like, I'm tired. And you sit there and you drink till 5, and if you know the bartender, it's almost worse because he or she will be like, last call, not you, you stay. Cool. Right? And then you stick around, and they lock the door when everyone's gone, and you drink some more. And there's no better way to feel like an absolute pile of trash than by walking out of a dark, windowless bar, cartoon sailor drunk, into a bright, sunshiny, fully grown day. Like a zombie, like, oh no. Is it sun time already? Is that a term? Oh, how is everyone? You're jogging? Welcome. Okay. What a lovely dog and baby. Oh, is this the line for brunch? Go to bed, sir, my God. You're sweating booze. You're like such a pile of shit.